And welcome back, Jeff Allen, Barry Galloway courtside here at Wallace Plunkett Gymnasium for tonight's semifinal in the Marshall County basketball tournament between Douglas and Guntersville. Let's give you the starting lineups first for Coach Cliff Mitchell and the Douglas Eagles, 12-8 on the season. They'll start a 5'5 senior Sydney Sanders, a 5'6 senior Tori Rojak, a 5'8 junior Maddie Hayes, a 5'7 sophomore Mallory Ackles, and a 5'4 senior Madison Franklin. So Franklin, Ackles, Hayes, Rojak, and Sanders, your starters for the Douglas Eagles. For the Guntersville Wildcats, Kenny Hill is their coach. They're the number 1 seed in the Marshall County tournament, 21-4 on the season. They'll start a 5'7 senior Olivia Vandergriff, a 5'8 senior Lainey Phillips, a 5'1 senior Briley Hill, a 5'5 junior Maddie Ward, and a 6'2 junior Tazzy Harris. Harris, Ward, Hill, Phillips, and Vandergriff, your starters for the Guntersville Wildcats. Of course, the Guntersville Wildcats being the higher seed. They're the home team tonight. They're dressed in their home whites with crimson numerals, and the Douglas Eagles in their red and white, and we are ready to go. The first of 2 tonight. We've got a boys game following this game as the Douglas Eagles will take on DAR, but right now we've got Guntersville and Douglas and girls varsity action. And here for your play-by-play is Barry Galloway.
I want to quickly brag on my buddy, Coach Cliff Mitchell. He's a tie. I think he may be quickly becoming Marshall County's version of Reggie Huff as far as best dressed coach in Marshall County.
He is sharp tonight.
Yeah.
I hope Mike Harden can pick that up on horizon.
Absolutely. The opening tip belongs to Douglas. Ackles fighting for the loose ball. Vandergriff out hustles her to it, and the Guntersville Wildcats have it. Harris quickly to Hill on the left side. At the top, open for a 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Off her knee, loose ball. Phillips will chase it down. Falls. No traveling yet. Vandergriff couldn't handle it. And the Douglas Eagles will have it at half court.
Good hustle both teams early. Guntersville forcing the turnover, and there, good defense by the Douglas Eagles forcing a turnover after the Guntersville miss.
Here comes Douglas's first offensive possession. Rojak, guarded by Phillips. Rojak brings it up, looks over the defense. They've spread the floor. Rojak will drive, kicks it right side. Franklin in the corner for 3. Air ball, no good. Ackles the rebound. Ackles kicks it out to Sanders. She'll fake, she'll drive, and she'll travel. Turnover Douglas.
And Barry, we saw that a lot here with these Birmingham officials. They really watch for that pivot foot, and after an offensive rebound, a turnover again for the Eagles, and that's 2 early turnovers for Douglas.
Wildcats bring it up. Riley Hill. Hill runs in point. Douglas coming out playing zone. They're going to try to limit, looks like Guntersville's outside, or inside game rather, with Tazzy Harris. Left side, Hill, another 3. This one got it. Hill hits her second shot.
It looks like the defense was trying to double team, and they really weren't guarding Hill, and she's had a couple of open threes.
Guntersville full court pressure. Madison Franklin, good job, gets it across half court. Franklin dribbling at the top, drives into the lane, kicks it back, left side. Sanders on the wing for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Tazzy Harris for Guntersville. Here come the Wildcats. Harris, something she's worked on big time in the summer. Ball handling, kicks it left side. Ward fakes, drives, baseline, underneath to Harris. A little too far out for her. She's going to hopefully pass it. Somebody finds Phillips. Phillips to Hill, another, her third 3 of the game. Got it, 2 out of 3.
But she's open. They're leaving her open, and she's made them pay back-to-back 3s for the senior, Briley Hill.
Think about Guntersville. She's usually not the shooter on the team. She's more the offensive captain, but she's taken 3 threes and hit 2 of them. And then she steals the ball, 2-on-1. Hill, Vandergriff. Vandergriff will drive, lays it up good, and she is fouled.
Great defense, Briley Hill with the steal, and then the good dish, the great assist to Vandergriff, driving layup, give her the 2, and she'll try to complete the 3-point play.
That's one of the things I think they're so good at. Their defense makes you pay. Here we are 2 minutes in the game, and you're already down by 8 to a very good Wildcat team. You can't afford to get down deep in the early part of the game, and Vandergriff makes the first free throw.
That's a pretty good 2 minutes, don't you think?
Sure
up 9
is.
to 0.
You get a couple of threes, and you get a steal and an easy layup. Douglas has got to have some points this time, Ben. I would try to go inside to Maddie Hayes. Franklin drives, hands it to Rojak. Rojak to Sanders. Sanders dribbles, right side. Lobs it inside. Oh, she was open. Tough break, out of bounds off of Douglas.
Guntersville overplayed defensively. That left a cutter down the baseline, and again, another turnover. So that's 3 turnovers. Make that 4 turnovers here in the first quarter against the Eagles.
Vandergriff with the ball at the top. Rojak guards her. Vandergriff right side to Briley Hill. Hill bounce pass to Harris. Harris drives, cut off, back to the top, bad pass, throws it away. Ackles with a steal. Ackles down the floor, baseline, fall away shot, got it for two. How about the young sophomore?
Yeah, that was nice, Barry. Under control after the steal. She was under control and used the glass.
Timeout, Douglas will take a timeout. 5:17 to go in the quarter. Douglas trails by 9. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunter Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Welcome back. Douglas calls a timeout. Douglas is getting the ball across half court. They've had that one turnover that led to points, but they've been, well, they just haven't made their shots. Guntersville, Riley Hill, 2 out of 3 threes. That is huge for the Wildcats. Hill to Vandergriff. Vandergriff at the top. Douglas zone. Left side to Ward. Back to Hill. Back to Vandergriff. They're giving Guntersville the outside shot. At the top, left side, in the corner, Phillips. Well, they've really spread the floor over to Vandergriff. Vandergriff at the top, looks over the Douglas defense.
Barry,
nobody
like,
open.
Excuse me, it looks like Coach Mitchell went to a 1-3-1 out of that timeout and put Ackles, the tallest player, to guard up top against those three-point shooters.
I believe you're right. Vandergriff on the wing. This time Guntersville looking over the defense, moving it around. Phillips left side for 3 off the rim, no good. Ward battling. I think they missed a foul there. She was hammered and knocked to the floor.
As Crimson ranked that, Sydney Sanders got away with a shove there as Ward went up for the rebound. A little push there, no whistle, and Douglas gets the break there and have the basketball.
Franklin brings it down. Douglas 12 threes on Monday, and they get to hit one. They've got to have some outside shooting. 5-second call. That was a good defense by Maddie Ward.
Douglas is moving well. That time, Franklin just didn't give up the basketball, Barry. It was very good defense, and she was concentrating more on the defender in the basketball than looking for a teammate.
Phillips with the ball at the top. Rojek guarding her. 4:09 to go in the quarter, 9-2. Guntersville on top. Right side pass on the wing to Vandergriff, the quarter to Harris. Harris back to the top to Hill. Nobody within 10, 15 feet of the basket in the corner. Vandergriff for 3, no good. Rebound. Maybe a foul on Laney Phillips coming in for the rebound.
It's going to be on Laney Phillips. Is going up for the board was Rojak for Douglas, and Phillips is going to pick up the foul. That's the first. Both teams with one team foul here in the first quarter.
3:55 to go in the quarter. I tell you, it's warm in here. We're not used to 70-degree days here in the middle of January.
I like it, though, don't you?
Absolutely. They got a good crowd on hand. Douglas ball down just by 7. Franklin brings it across half court. Franklin dribbling at the top. Vandergriff switches down baseline for 2. Franklin no good. Rebound Tazzy Harris, another one for the Wildcats. Harris quickly across half court to Hill. Hill drives in the lane around everybody, lays it up and misses the layup. Rebound, Rojek for Douglas.
Everything was great that time for Douglas except the finish. Harris down the floor to Hill, cutting to the bucket, laid it up and missed it.
That was a wide open layup too. Ackles at the top, the only points for the Eagles. Vandergrift on her. Looks down low, oh, she just missed Franklin, then she turns, too late, throws it away. Franklin was open for a second for a layup and just didn't see her in time. Cross half court, left side to Hill, back out to half court to Phillips. 3:05 to go in the quarter. Guntersville leads 9-2. If I'm Douglas, I'm happy you've held the Wildcats to 9 halfway through the quarter. Left side to Phillips. Cross court, Vandergrift, right side in the corner, open for three, got it, knocks the bottom out of that one.
It didn't take Olivia Vandergrift long to knock down that three in the corner. That's her first three-point bucket of the night, though she had a three-point play earlier in the quarter.
12-2. Franklin drives in the lane, lost the handle, out of bounds, Douglas.
Another Douglas turnover, and they're building here in the quarter as the Eagles now 7 turnovers, Barry. We played just over half the quarter, 7 turnovers. You're not going to beat this Guntersville team because every time you turn it over, that means you don't get a shot at the basket.
Right. Kendall Teal checks in. Keep an eye on Teal, one of the best outside shooters in the area. She checks in. Guntersville, just a very deep team. Hill brings it up, left side to Phillips. Douglas also brought in Chloe Avens during that break, and Crimson Sanders checks in. Out to Vandergrift, deep outside, NBA three. Oh, my goodness. That was beyond NBA.
You know, Barry, we talked about she didn't get but 3 points here on Monday. We thought that tonight she would light it up. She's got 9 first-quarter points.
That was like Canadian three, I guess. I don't know where that one was from. That was deep.
That was a half-court three is what
sure
it was.
That should have been good for 4. Back the other way, Avens. Good defense by Guntersville. They force a turnover traveling on Douglas.
And again, as good as the Guntersville offense has been with 15 points here in the first quarter, their defense has been even better.
They just take you out of your offense. Hill over to Teal. Teal way outside. Teal looks for somebody, finally finds Vandergrift. Franklin guarding her. Is she guarding her man-to-man? They switch to man-to-man now. Driving, baseline, pull-up shot. Vandergrift for 2, got it. That was so smooth.
Putting on a clinic now, 11 for Olivia Vandergrift in the first quarter.
15 to make it 17-2. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving, Carly Kemp inside and a block and a foul. I think Kendall Teal got her on the arm.
Good drive that time to the bucket by Carly Kemp. And the foul as Barry called it on Teal, and going to the free throw line for Douglas will be Teal. The Eagles only 2 points here in the first quarter. And Barry, I can't remember more than 3 or 4 shots on offense because of the turnovers here in the first quarter.
That's the problem. Eagles. They had 12 threes in Monday's game. They've only tried 2. They decided to get into their offense. Free throws missed. Tazzy Harris, another rebound. Quickly out to Enlow, who checked in. Enlow to Phillips on the wing, up to the top to Enlow. Britt Enlow checked in during the last break. Enlow hands it to Kendall Teal at the top. Teal to Vandergrift. Avens guarding her. Vandergrift for 3, short that time, no good. Rebound Douglas.
When she lets one go, you expect it to go in, don't you?
She's got the prettiest release. That one came up short. Douglas ball. Sanders at the top for 3, no good off the rim. Rebound Vandergrift. Quickly cross half court. Here come the Wildcats. 59-58, driving in the lane. Vandergrift for 2, no good, and a foul. Offensive foul. Yep, good job of Rojek. Had position and draws the foul.
Olivia Vandergrift, a great crossover behind the back dribble to get in the paint that time. But Tori Rojek did a good job getting her position in the paint, drawing the charge, a player control foul. That'll be the first on Olivia Vandergrift. That is the third on Douglas here in the first quarter.
Phillips checks out. Back in the game, Maddie Ward.
Douglas Guntersville.
Got you, 17-2. The only points coming from Ackles. Cross half court, Rojek. Douglas would like to go inside, but when you got Tazzy Harris down low, it makes it tough to go inside. Hands off to Avens near half court. Avens dribbles right side on the wing, hands it to Rojek. Hands it to Kemp. Kemp drives down low. Up. Oh, that's why you don't want to go inside. Tazzy Harris slaps that one across half court. Maddie Ward down the floor. Ward to Vandergrift, lays it up and in for 2. That's how you run the fast break.
Yeah, that's a great team. We got a block, and it went to 3 different players, and Olivia Vandergrift filling that lane for the easy layup on the 2-on-1 fast break.
I think Tazzy Harris has showed why you don't want to go inside. Rojek does. That shot no good, but I think Harris had a hand in her face. Cross half court. Vandergrift, she'll drive, she'll lay it up, and in for 2. Just like that, quarter's over, and you got a 19-point lead. showing why they're one of the best around. After one, Guntersville leads 21-2. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And we are back inside Snead State Community College. Big first quarter for Guntersville. Olivia Vandegrift, 15 points of the 21, 6 for Riley Hill. The big stat, though, 8 turnovers for Douglas there in the first quarter.
8 turnovers and 2 points. It's not enough shots. They've only attempted a couple of threes. 3 of those are 0 for 3. Wildcats have hit 4. Tazzy Harris with the ball on the right side. This game, Harris hasn't had to score. She had 21 on Monday. It's like just a well-balanced team. Harris down low, turn around, one-hander, no good. Vandegrift the rebound, lays it in for 2.
I believe Coach Hill set up a play for her to begin the quarter.
Yep.
She missed the shot, but Olivia Vandegrift there, offensive rebound and put back. She has 17.
23-2. Franklin at the top. He gets Vandegrift. Drives left side in the corner. Open for 3. Short. Somebody got a hand on it. Missed by Allen. And out of bounds. One official says Douglas. One says Guntersville. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Okay.
We got a foul inside on 30, and that would be on Tazzy Harris.
Okay.
Barry, I don't think that shot was blocked. I think it was an air ball. And I thought Guntersville had possession, but they picked up a foul there on Tazzy Harris.
Okay.
That'll be her first and the 4th team foul on the Wildcats tonight.
Teal checks out. Riley Hill is in. Laney Phillips back in. Douglas ball. For Douglas to have a chance, they need to get them some kind of foul trouble if possible. Inbound pass to Ackles. Ackles on the wing, hands it to Franklin. Douglas needs an outside shot. Nice pass inside for 2. Beautiful. Finally, Maddie Hayes lays it in. But you notice Tazzy Harris is not on the floor.
Well, they finally got it in the low post, and you're right, Barry. They had the Laney Phillips there was playing, and look who's coming back in the game now.
Yeah, Tazzy Harris. Down low, Briley Hill into the corner. Back up to the top to Vandegrift. Franklin guards her. 23-4 Guntersville. With the ball, Vandegrift drives right side to the wing, to the lane, fall away. Nope. She went up to shoot. She was fouled. She says, I was shooting. And she's actually passing. Yeah, she's trying to get the official to give her 2 free throws.
Barry, it was good that Douglas recognized that Tazzy Harris went out of the game. And immediately when they went out of the game, they went and posted
good
up
move.
Carly Kemp and got a bucket.
And a foul on the inbound play. Let's see. I think they're going to say that was on Hayes, who was trying to keep Tazzy Harris away from the inbound pass. Maybe she was holding and pushing and shoving. They'll try it again. Ward, inbound pass, Vandegrift, left side on the wing. She'll bring it back up. Deep outside, open for a 3. Bottom. Man, wow, Vandegrift, another NBA 3. Her 3rd 3 of the game. 6:33 to go in the half. Douglas ball across half court. Franklin on the wing to the top. Lobs it inside. Nice play again inside for 2. That's working now. Maddie Hayes lays it in again.
Yeah, Hayes back-to-back buckets here for the Douglas Eagles. She has 4s. Douglas now getting a little offense going, but they're down 20.
Got to have some stops here on defense. Tazzy Harris drives baseline underneath for 2, lays it in. Tazzy Harris, 6'2", with a very fast first step. Baseline, lays it in, and she's fouled. Hey, I want to thank Foodland again for providing us with a player of the game. We'll be naming the player of the game with a $20 gift card after the game. On Monday, Guntersville was Tazzy Harris, and Douglas was Tori Rojek. At the cross half court, Madison Franklin. Franklin dribbles left side. Nice move in the lane for 2 off the rim. No good. Rebound Douglas. That may be one of the first offensive rebounds of the game. Free throw line jump shot for 2 by Hayes. No good. Vandergrift the rebound.
That was the first offensive rebound as Mallory Ackles, the sophomore, with that offensive board. Then another miss there for the Eagles.
Douglas is playing better the last few minutes. Vandergrift on the side for 2. No good. Too hard. Ackles the rebound. Ackles across half court. 2 on 3. She'll slow it up. Ackles trying to drive. Kicks it back out to Franklin. Open at the top for 3. No good. Rebound. Here come the Wildcats. Laney Phillips with the ball, dribbles to the corner. Vandergrift at the top for 3. Another one. Goodness.
Delayed fast break that time. Phillips took it all the way to the corner, and Vandergrift laid up the floor, spotted up, and she nailed another one. 23 in the first half for Olivia Vandergrift.
I think she's making up for a slow Monday. What do you think? Franklin left side on the wing to Allen. Juliana Allen at the top, knocked loose. Ward with a steal. Ward down the floor, in the lane, lays it up. No good, and she is fouled. Ooh, she hit the floor hard. Let's hope she's okay. That was just a good defensive play, just trying to prevent you from getting the easy layup.
The steal from Juliana Allen, and Allen, a good play. That's the way you coach basketball. It was a good foul, a hard foul to keep her from making the layup, and now Ward will have to go to the free throw line and make 2 free throws here for Guntersville.
It's your first chance this year to see Guntersville play. What are your thoughts? They picked up where they left off last year.
Just outstanding basketball. I knew they would be, Barry, because of the leadership coming back. You know, Coach Kenny Hill had 4 starters coming back from that team that won the state last year. Maddie Ward has stepped in, and this team hasn't missed a beat at 21-4. And they're looking like they're going to go 22-4 right now.
32-6, free throw by Ward. Ward makes the free throw. Britt Enlow comes back in. 33-6, 4:53 in the first half to go. Full court press. Inbound pass, Sydney Sanders. Sanders to Ackles, cross half court. Ackles moving left side, almost lost it. Gets it to Rojek. They've completely taken Rojek out of the game. She was a big factor on Monday with her 3-point shooting. They need to try to get her involved. Rojek at the top. Rojek drives left side, kicks it back out to the top. Loose, Avens will save it. Avens dribbles right side, not open. After Rojek again.
Again, I think you can credit Laney Phillips and her defense as a senior is just all over her right now.
She's tough. She's 5. Listed as 5'8", has big, tall, long arms. She makes it tough to pass over her. There's a foul down low on Guntersville.
Is that on Vandergrift? If it's on Vandergrift, that'll be her second. I don't think
they're giving it to Enlow, I believe.
Enlow will pick up the foul, and Douglas goes to the free throw line, shooting 2, and this will be Coy Avens, the 5'7" senior.
Guntersville won the title last year here over Albertville in the county. Douglas, they've never won a county tournament. They played for the championship twice, but they've never won one. They've got to make a big comeback to have a chance to win one this year. Avens, nice job at the line, makes the free throw. 33-7, quickly across half court to Vandergrift in the corner. Looking inside for Tazzy Harris. Well, a lot of pushing and shoving from Harris and Sanders down low. Big battle underneath the goal. Hill right side to Harris, steps out to the corner. Going to fire 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound, loose ball, Rojek's got it.
She's watched her teammates shoot a 3. Yeah. She wanted to shoot a 3.
Rojek behind the back to the top. Crimson Sanders not going to shoot it from there. Hands it to Rojek. I'd go inside to Sanders like you were doing at Hayes earlier. Rojek will drive to Sanders. There she is. Leans back, blocked. Tazzy Harris takes it away. brings it down the floor to Enlow. Enlow will drive in the lane, lays it up, no good, foul, and she hits the floor hard, and she'll shoot two.
Two players hitting the floor hard. Carly Kemp will get that foul, but a great play down here by Douglas to get a great shot, but then Tazzy Harris, with her help defense, got the block, then led the break. Did you see the big girl? She comes down the floor with the basketball, and a great move to the basket there by Enlow, and she'll go to the free throw line shooting two.
I like the way that Harris knew that she needed to work on one thing and during the summer, and that was ball handling, and it's really paid off. That's allowed her to do just that, which will help her when she goes to the next level and plays college ball, but she's only a junior.
Again, but she's maturing. Next year, she's going to be something else after starting for about 4 years for Coach Kenny Hill.
Enlow at the line, 34-7, Guntersville. Got it 35-7, 3:36 to go in the half. Inbound pass to Sydney Sanders, full court press. Sanders to Franklin. Ward picks her up. Franklin dribbles it across half court. Looks for a screen, nobody there. Dribbles right side. Whoa, Ward, tough on defense. She'll drive, hands off to Sanders at the top. Out to Crimson Sanders. Crimson drives into the lane, knocked loose, gets it back, battling. Gets rid of it to Kemp. Kemp, loose ball. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Vandergrift leads everybody and lays it in for two.
Great defense. That was team defense that time, forcing the turnover. Enlow with a steal, then ahead to Vandergrift. Olivia is going to hit 30 in the first half. She's got 25.
Wow, 37-7, Guntersville. Cross half court. Franklin will drive. Franklin at the top. Loose ball picked up by Crimson Sanders. Sanders near half court. 2:45 to go on the half. Right side to Chloe Avens. Avens out low to Franklin. Drives underneath, leans back, banks it in for two. Nice job by Franklin.
Guntersville has overplayed defensively all night. That time, we saw Franklin go backdoor. Great pass and that layup for the Eagles.
At the top, Kendall Teal. Teal at the top of the key. Right side, Vandergrift. Franklin guards her. 2:25 to go on the half. Out to Ward. Left side, Enlow. Enlow not open, back out to Ward. Ward dribbles, hands to Vandergrift. She'll fake, she'll drive, pulls up left side to Teal. Back to the top to Enlow, using some clock this time. Tazzy Harris down to the baseline. Sanders cuts her off in the corner to Teal. Teal fakes, she'll drive, has it knocked loose. Gets it back, knocked out of bounds off of Douglas.
Deflected there by Douglas, but one of the things, Barry, I want to mention is the Guntersville defense, just how many deflections they've had when Douglas is on offense. They might have not got the steal, but they deflect the ball, and then you kind of have to reset your offense again.
Change up their offense. They had an easy time on Monday, putting up 69 at the top. Vandergrift for three. That one rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound by Douglas brings it down. Vandergrift, I've got her 4 for 7 shooting threes. Cross half court to Franklin. 1:35 to go. Oh, there's a tough screen. No foul called. Right side in the corner for three. Got it. Finally, Chloe Avens steps back and knocks down a three for Douglas.
Big three-point bucket. I think Douglas may have got away with a moving screen there to free up Avens in the corner, but big shot from right there along the sideline.
I think Ward a little shaken up. She took it like a shoulder into her chest. A little slow coming down. Ward drives, right side, hands it to Harris. Harris open for three, got it. She's worked on the outside game too, I take it.
Well, that's a nice shot. Who can guard her? She's 6'2", and she was working against a player that was 5'8". You can shoot over that all night, and what a beautiful shot that time by Tazzy Harris.
21 on Monday, adds another tray. Wildcats lining it up. They got 7 threes here in the first half, much like what Douglas did to DAR on Monday. Sydney Sanders, Vandergrift on her. She'll drive left side. I think Vandergrift picked up the foul. Was there a timeout called? No foul.
I think there was a timeout from the sideline for Coach Cliff Mitchell.
Let's take a timeout. 44 seconds to go in the half. 40-12 Guntersville. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and it's available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If you're just joining us, a dominant performance for the Guntersville Lady Wildcats here in the first half. They lead 40-12 with under a minute to go.
Douglas ball inbound pass, Ackles to Sanders. Sanders in the lane, back to, well, nobody lost the ball, chasing it. She'll chase it down, pick it up. Tazie Harris all over her. 34-33, see if they try to hold Tourn. The defense, they can't even make a pass without 2 hands in their face. Shot in the lane, no good. Rebound by Phillips, quickly out to Vandergrift. If I'm a bet man, I'd put my money on Vandergrift taking the final shot of the half. Vandergrift brings it across half court.
I think that was Coach Hill's instructions. One shot, you put it into Olivia Vandergrift's hands and let her go 1-on-5.
Dribbles right side, free throw line, pulls up for 2, in and out, no good. Tipped, Harris, no good. Rebound, Douglas. Douglas, time for a shot, 4 seconds, 3. Ackles across half court. Better hurry, better shoot. Not going to get a shot away, and the half is over. We'll take a timeout after 1 half of play. Guntersville leads 40-12. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8816. As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Guntersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
And welcome back in as we get set for the second half of this girls semifinal tonight. The winner will advance to a Saturday championship game. That game will tip Saturday at 5 o'clock, and they'll play the winner of the Arab Boaz game that will be played tomorrow evening here at Snead State, as Guntersville's been back on the floor, and Coach Cliff Mitchell just gets his team back on the floor, and Douglas will have the opening possession here of the third quarter.
The only foul trouble is for Douglas. Maddie Hayes has 2 fouls. Everybody else in good shape. Douglas to the ball first. Rojek has been just taken out of the offense. They've got to get her involved in the offense somehow. I notice her setting a screen there, and she'll drive left side, banks it in for 2.
They set a double screen for her that time, Barry. Great play out of halftime for Coach Cliff Mitchell to free her up.
Driving inside, Rojek trying to draw the foul. Did they call it on Rojek or Briley Hill?
It's going to be on Rojek. Rojek didn't have the position. It's a block. It's Briley Hill. We saw her open the game with a couple of three-pointers, that time being aggressive, going to the bucket.
Did they call that on Hayes?
Ooh.
She must have reached in and slapped it on before she ran into Rojek, because that's her 3rd foul. I thought he said 15. Hill at the top for 3. That's where she began the game with another 3 right off the bat.
She's 3 of 4 tonight, 9 points for the senior Briley Hill. They just left her open again at the top of the key, and she knocked down another 3.
She doesn't shoot a lot, but boy, she does. She is deadly. Nice shot for Hill. Douglas ball. Franklin dribbles left side. Ward picks her up. Stolen. Hill, good defense. Here come the Wildcats, 3-on-2. Hill in the lane. It's Tazzy Harris left side. She'll drive back to Hill. Deep in the corner, too hard. Rebound tipped out. Rebound Douglas. Had an open look in the corner. Couldn't drop it in. Douglas now 8 of 14 shooting threes. At the top, Sanders for 3. Got it. Sydney Sanders, her first 3 of the game.
And Douglas is going to need a lot of that to get back in this game as they trail now 26.
That was a nice shot for Sanders. NBA 3. Vandergrift at the top. She'll fake. She'll drive. Hands to Hill. Right side in the corner for 3. Another one for Hill. Her second one of the half.
If they're going to leave her open, Briley Hill says, give me the ball. She's 4 of 5, or 4 of 6, I think, now from three-point land.
She's hit 4 in the game, 2 each half. We're only early, 3rd quarter, 6:19 to go in the quarter. Rojek dribbles right side down to the baseline. Little bump. Shot is good, and a foul. Rojek now just taking it to the basket.
And they're setting screens for her, Barry. They screen Lainey Phillips. Phillips did a great job in the first half on her, but they're now screening at the top of the key, and then she's taking it down in and into the basket and made a great shot that time. Took the contact, and she'll try to complete the three-point play.
I like Coach Mitchell's play calling. It's Rojek go inside, take it to them. Try to get them in some foul trouble if possible. Back the other way, loose ball, and Hill picks it up. Hill coming out on fire here in the 3rd quarter for the Wildcats with 2 threes. She'll dribble to the top. Phillips, loose ball, stolen. Good defense by the Eagles. Here comes Rojek down the lane. Nice move in the lane, no good. Rebound. Guntersville comes up with it. I think Lainey Phillips forced her to alter her shot on that layup, and that kept Douglas from getting the easy layup.
Great defense there, forcing the turnover, but Rojek couldn't finish as you're correct, as Phillips got down there, got a hand in her face, and caused her to come up short on that shot. And the turnover by Hill in the corner gives it back to the Eagles.
Down low, Maddie Hayes blocked. Tazzy Harris, Vandergrift picks it up. Wildcats run the floor. Vandergrift will lean in, lays it in for 2. The defense led to the easy layup.
And again, Barry, under control. Olivia Vandergrift didn't go too fast and just let it come to her in the easy layup for Vandergrift. She's got 27.
48-20. Guntersville leads. 5:29 to go in the 3rd. Douglas playing better here in the 3rd quarter. Sanders will drive right side. Hands it to Rojek. Steps back for a 3. Rattles out. No good. Chasing the rebound. Franklin, good hustle. Gets the rebound. Now she's doubled up. Loose ball. And Douglas calls a timeout. We'll take a time.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Guntersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Coming out of the timeout, Douglas ball, 48-20. Douglas playing much better basketball here in the third quarter. Inbound pass, well, that was a quick 5 seconds. 5-second call on Douglas. Turnover, back over to the Wildcats.
Yeah, Coach Mitchell really happy right now with the first 3 minutes of this quarter, Barry. It's tied 8-8 between Guntersville. And you got, when you're down as much as he was at halftime, he said, let's just go out and compete and play, and they're playing them even right now.
Laney Phillips with the ball, a little shove there from Sanders. Pass over to Hill. Hill, she's coming out on fire here in the third quarter with 2 threes. Vandergrift drives. Vandergrift pull-up jump shot in the lane, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound by Douglas. Rojek with the ball. Crosses half court into the lane, all the way down, loose ball, out of bounds, and a foul called on Guntersville.
I believe that Coach Mitchell challenged Tori Rojek at halftime. Yeah. He said, you got to go get your shots.
I agree.
And she's come out playing much better, more aggressive here, as we saw an aggressive rebound all the way to the bucket, took the contact, back at the free throw line shooting too.
At the end of the game, we'll be naming our Foodland player of the game. The winning player picks up a $20 gift card to Foodland. On Monday, it went to Tori Rojek for Douglas, and Guntersville's Tazzy Harris. At the moment, I'd say, I think Vandergrift says, I wouldn't mind having one of those.
That's a good choice right now, but to the point I was making about Rojek, didn't score in the first half. She's got 6 points here in the third quarter and shooting for her 7th. So she's really come out playing better. And when she plays better, the Eagles are going to play better.
She's a leader on this team for many years, and she's got to step up, and she's doing so here in the third quarter. Rojek at the line, good free throw shooter, knocks that one down, rolled in. Got it 48-22, 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Douglas playing some good basketball here in the third quarter, but they dug themselves a big hole to dig out of, to climb out of. Wildcat ball, Harris at the top for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Douglas.
She can get that shot anytime. I think every team in the state will allow her to step out beyond the three-point arc and shoot that shot. Missed at that time, then a Douglas turnover, and I believe that's their first, isn't it, Dave, this quarter? They've got 2 this quarter. That's their second this quarter. They got 12 on the night.
Chloe Avens back in the game for the Eagles. Also Carly Kemp in the game, and a steal. Good defense by Kemp. She'll drive off the bottom of the rim, no good. Oh, they missed an easy one there, but luckily out of bounds off of Guntersville, and they'll keep it under their own goal.
Yeah, Kemp took a weird path to the basket. Instead of going to the side, she went right underneath the basket and shot it off the bottom of the rim.
Douglas with a bigger lineup out there now with Kemp and Hayes down low. See if they try to go inside. They go to Rojek, drives baseline for 2, short. Harris the rebound and a foul. That may be 4 on Hayes.
It's going to be on Hayes, as she was there with Tazzy Harris. Harris had the position for the defensive board, and Hayes is going to commit the foul. So Crimson Sanders will check in for her, and looks like Tazzy Harris is checking out of the game. You know, she checked out of the game in the first half, and Douglas went quickly inside, and Coach Hill got her back in the game quickly.
10-second break, roughly. Hill drives, Vandergrift in the lane, behind the back, needs somebody, finds at the top Enlow. Enlow fakes, drives, left hand for 2, lays it in.
Olivia Vandergrift said, come drive to the basket, I'm going to set a screen for you, and she did, and Enlow gets the bucket.
Enlow lays it in. 50-22 Guntersville. Douglas ball, Avens dribbles to the baseline, nice pass, Rojek lost it, going up. That was a tough break, because Rojek had beaten Vandergrift lost it, but the ball's out of bounds off of Guntersville.
But I think Vandergrift got a late hand on the ball to knock it away to prevent the layup.
Vandergrift going to check out. This is rare. She's checking out of a game. She usually plays nonstop. She checks out. Ward back in. Inbound pass to Avens in the corner to Rojak. Brings it up to the top. Sanders begging for it in the corner. She was open. She's already hit 1 3 here in the corner. They get it to her. She'll drive. Baseline falls down. Got her feet tangled up on the baseline. Turnover traveling on Douglas.
It was a nice try by Sydney Sanders, but I believe that she stepped on the foot of her defender.
Yeah.
And when she stepped on the foot, caused her to fall, lose the ball out of bounds. That's turnover 12 now against the Douglas Eagles here in the game. As Olivia Vandergrift didn't stay on the bench long, Barry. She's back in.
She's got a drink of water, and she's ready to go. Enlow brings it up, running the offense. We're moving Vandergrift over to the shooting guard. Ward will fake. She'll drive, lays it up, no good, but a foul on Douglas.
Great drive that time by Maddie Ward, the 5'5 junior. I believe you told me that she was a transfer in, and great transfer in for Coach Kenny Hill as she went to the basket strong that time, and the Douglas committing the foul, and Ward will shoot 2.
Remind you of Ivy Marsh, who is injured and may be back later at the very end of the year, but she was injured back in the summer. Ivy, good ball player, ball handler, shooter, defense, and Ward is similar to doing the same kind of things that Marsh did when she was on the team, which maybe she'll be back before the year is over. Ward makes the free throws. It's 54-22, 3:09 to go in the third. Douglas ball. Franklin brings it up. Franklin 0 for 2 from outside. See if they can get her an open look in the corner. Juliana Allen. Allen fakes, drives. Nice move in the lane for 2. Rolls off the rim, no good. Kemp, good hustle. The rebound out to Franklin for 3. It's short. Rebound, Avens back up for 2, no good. Avens, that may be some of the first offensive rebounds they've had the entire game.
But who's on the bench for Guntersville?
Tazzy Harris.
Who's coming back in the game right now?
Tazzy Harris.
It didn't take long. Douglas did get a couple of offensive rebounds, a couple of second chance opportunities, and Coach Hill saw enough.
Yeah.
She's back in the game because she's the vacuum cleaner on the board for Guntersville.
She's in also. A Briley Hill back in the game. Douglas ball in the corner to Franklin. Ward in her face, trying to drive baseline. She's cut off, brings it out to the wing. 2:39 to go in the third. Guntersville by 30. Douglas ball. Kemp, left side pass over to Allen. Down low, Franklin. Crimson Sanders fakes. Drives, spins in the lane. Nowhere to go with it. Back out. Loose ball stolen. Wildcats with a steal.
Another deflection there. Laney Phillips, the deflection and steal.
Down the floor, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Guntersville ball. 52-22. Douglas playing better on defense this quarter also.
The turnovers are building again for the Douglas Eagles. Only turned it over once there in the second quarter, Barry. They've turned it over 5 times here in the third.
There's a whistle down low. Either Ward, I think it was Ward setting a screen. Yeah, moving screen picks up the foul. If you're Douglas, Mitchell's got to be happy. They've held Guntersville to, 12 points, and 6 of those coming from Briley Hill with 2 threes.
I don't think Coach Hill was real happy here next to you with that call just moments ago.
Not happy at all. Franklin across half court, almost lost it. Dribbles, right side onto the wing. Needs help. Harris doubles her up. Harris takes it away. Tied up jump ball, and it belongs to, is it Guntersville ball? Wildcat basketball.
Barry, speaking to your point just a few moments ago, 12-10 is the score here in the quarter. It was 40-12 at halftime. So the Eagles have come out and they trail in this quarter 12-10. It's like I said, for Coach Cliff Mitchell, that's really all you can do.
Sure.
You can go to the locker room, you're down 28 points. Let's go out, compete, try to beat them this third quarter.
You can build on this. Down low, Vandergrift, alley-oop. If she could look it, she would, and says she just lays it in for 2.
That's a great look that time by Tazzy Harris. Give her the assist.
Maybe the only thing she can't do is dunk it. But why do you need to when you can shoot NBA threes?
Are you sure she can't dunk it?
I'm not. I better back up. She may can.
Are you sure? You want to challenge her?
There's probably something she might work on. In the game for the first time will be Sophie Porch. Checks in. Ward goes out. 54-22, a minute 38. The winner plays Saturday for the championship against the winner of Arab and Boaz, who play tomorrow night. Ackles with the ball. Trying to drive, spins back out to the top. Allen fakes, drives in the lane, a bump. That was a big bump. They shoved her all the way across the lane while she was shooting.
That may have been Porch committing the foul. Porch and Harris were there, and Actually, they called it on 5. I didn't think Briley Hill was even in the vicinity.
I didn't either.
She picks up the foul, and at the free throw line is the other 5, Julie Anna Allen, the senior for the Douglas Eagles.
Misses the free throw. Coming up next, boys game. Their second one will be another game for Douglas, and this one the Douglas boys will be taking on DAR. Both teams played very well on Monday night. Free throw in and out, no good. Rebound Phillips for the Wildcats. Quickly across to Porch. Porch, Vandergrift right side. On the wing, she'll fake, drives baseline underneath around everybody and lays it in for 2.
Great ball fake that time. Down the baseline, a couple of dribbles and another layup of Olivia Vandergrift, 31 tonight.
Crimson Sanders at the top, fakes and travels, turnover Douglas.
And we'll get with our stat man, Dave Sohad. See how many rebounds Tazie Harris has this evening. He's got her with 5 right now. Seems like she's had more than that.
Does.
But Guntersville hadn't had a lot of offensive rebounds. They hadn't needed to tonight.
Ackles with a steal in front of us. How about Ackles? I'm telling you, Ackles is one of the best looking sophomores I've seen in the county. Give her another couple of years. She's going to be she's already good. She'll be even much better the next 2 years, I would say. With a steal and the layup. Wildcat ball, Vandergrift in the lane. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Douglas. 40 seconds. Rojek crosses half court. 56-24 Guntersville. Rojek dribbles at the top. Phillips picks her up. Dribbles right side on the wing. I think Phillips, they give her whoever the best player is usually, she's the one that gets the job of guarding them and does a great job. Allen trying to drive, bounce one off her foot, loose, out of bounds, off of Douglas.
Julie and Allen, I think, got away with the trouble that time, but that time, Barry, I noticed they had Briley Hill matched up against Mallory Ackles. There's about a 7-inch difference in height there. That's something that Douglas didn't recognize. They had a great matchup there, but they couldn't get the ball to Ackles.
Cross half court to Hill, 13-12 to Vandergrift, 11-10. Tazie Harris free throw line to the top. Teal, good outside shooter, knocks it down. Teal off the bench with a 3. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Allen will not get a shot in. The third quarter is over. We'll take a timeout after 3. Guntersville leads it 59-24. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Guntersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience. I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Guntersville outscoring Douglas in that third quarter 19-12. They lead 59-24. Olivia Vandergrift, 31 points on the night, obviously to lead all scorers.
Bradley Hill came out, hit 2 threes right off the bat, much like she did in the first quarter. Guntersville 10 of 17 shooting threes. Douglas has 2. Franklin, left side to Sanders in the corner. Crimson Sanders. Back to the top to Franklin. Franklin to Ackles. Ackles right side in the corner. Open for Rojek for three. Off the rim. No good. Ackles the rebound. Bounce pass across the baseline. Sanders loose. Harris rips it away. Wildcats have it.
It appeared that Guntersville started that quarter in a zone. They were man-to-man, went to a zone, so it looks like Coach Hill may be working on things for the future.
Driving inside, Vandergrift blocked. Rojek, good defense. And the whistle, I think Rojek caught the ball, but maybe her toe was out of bounds when she grabbed the ball.
That was great defensive work as Vandergrift went aggressive to the basket. Rojek stepped over, and she blocked that shot.
Good defense by Rojek. Inbound pass to Harris, double teamed, knocked away. Good defense by the Eagles, out of bounds off of Douglas though.
That was a good double team that time. Sydney Sanders coming down, almost came up with a steal.
Guntersville ball underneath. Ward into Vandergrift. Vandergrift in the corner, looking for a screen, gets it, steps back, not going to shoot a three, brings it up to the top. Dribbles to the top. Looks right side for Harris, hands it to Tazzy Harris. Harris drives in the lane, goes up right side. Vandergrift right side, open for a three-pointer. Got it. Bottom of that one.
That was a set play. You saw that. That was a two-person play. In the handoff, Vandergrift went all the way around, found an open spot, drains another three. She's got 34.
Fifth three of the game. She had 4 in the first half. 62-24. It's completely opposite of what we saw Douglas's game on Monday. In the corner for three, missed by Franklin, no good. Harris, that's Wellington checks into the game. Had the rebound, lost the ball out of bounds, but it's off of Douglas.
We saw Douglas shoot a great percentage on Monday from beyond the arc. Tonight we're seeing the Gunners Wildcats. What'd you say? They're like 11 of 18?
They're now 11 of 18. So Douglas had 12 threes on Monday. Guntersville has 11 in this game. It's completely flip-flop for Monday.
I'm not a mathematician, but that's over 50% from beyond the arc.
That's good. Vandergrift takes out of the game, back in the game, in low. Right side. Harris steps back, fires a three. Too much on that one. No good. Rebound by Douglas. Franklin with the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Left side. Sanders back out to Franklin. Franklin yet to hit one. She's only attempted two. Rojek at the top. Right side. Crimson Sanders fires a three off the rim. No good. Rebound Guntersville. Kendall Teal the rebound. Guntersville getting a lot of the starters out. You may not see the starters back in there. I don't know why you would need to, because you got a 62-24 lead.
And a running clock here in the fourth quarter with a 38-point lead here.
Wildcat ball, Ward, right side to Kendall Teal. Ward in the corner. So far, Ward and Tazzy are the only two starters out there. The pass to Harris. Harris bumps in, leans in, throws it in for two, and she was being shoved the entire time when she made the shot.
Nice, strong move, physical move that time. Tazzy Harris is, like you say, she was being pushed the whole time. Her strength was able to get it on the glass and get it in. She'll try to complete the three-point play, and when she does, she's going to check out of the game here.
Ward checks out. Maya Fennell comes in for the first time. 64-24. Harris in and out, no good. That's one way to keep yourself on the floor for another few seconds. Just miss your free throw. Down the floor, Franklin. We're nearing the halfway part of the fourth quarter. Left side to Sanders. Sanders loose. Ackles picks it up. Back out to Franklin. 4:24 to go in the game. Left side pass over to Sydney Sanders. Cross court to Rojek. Rojek to Franklin. Back to Rojek. Open for a three-pointer. Got it. Rojek, nice touch.
And Tori Rojek's had a big second half. Didn't score in the first half. She's got 10 here in the second half, and I think 2 3-pointers now.
Absolutely. So Douglas playing much better second half, and I think we'll have a timeout. We'll take the timeout. 4:06 to go. Guntersville lead 64-27. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandergriff and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Wildcat ball. They led 40-12 at the half. Douglas playing better. It's a 24-15 second half. At the top, Porch, no good. So Guntersville scoring 9 more than Douglas here in the second half. Douglas has played much better in the second half.
That first quarter was the killer, though, Barry. They got down 21-2. They trailed 19 at the end of the first quarter. And they played much better since then. They've kind of settled into this game.
Cecily Martin checks in the game for Guntersville, so all the starters are out. Douglas ball, Ackles in the lane to the top. Franklin quickly to Sanders, left side for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, and Guntersville has it. Here come the Wildcats, cross half court, in low. The junior brings it up. 3:22 to go in the game, 64-27. The thing about Guntersville, they do have 3 seniors, but a lot of these young ladies back next year. A fake, drives, right side pass, Fennell in the corner to the baseline, out to Martin. They'll bring it up back out to Wellington. Wellington, 5'8" freshman, hands off to Fennell. Martin drives right side against Sanders. Baseline, will follow away shot, no good. Rebound, Crimson Sanders. Ooh, I think she took an elbow to the throat, but she's okay.
It looks like Maya Fennell, the freshman, will pick up that personal foul, and looks like Coach Mitchell getting some of his young ladies back in the game tonight with 2:43 and the clock running here. As we have a running clock as Guntersville up big tonight by 37.
Maddie Hayes back on the floor. She's been affected by foul trouble. Camp back on the floor. Hayes in the right corner for a 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, good job by Allen. Allen has it taken away. Wildcats will bring it across, slow it down. Cross to Enlow. Enlow, right side in the corner, open for 3. Fennell, no good. We'll get a rebound and it'll bounce out of bounds. It'll be Douglas ball going the other way.
Another deflection that time by the Guntersville defense, forcing the turnover. And the long 3 by Fennell didn't fall, but it's been a great night if you're a Guntersville Wildcat tonight.
Absolutely. 64 points in this one. They scored 52 on Monday, lead 64-27. Right side, Hayes. She'll fake. She'll drive across the baseline in the corner. Allen for 3 off the top of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Guntersville. Enlow down the floor. Enlow in the lane, hands off to teammate Fennell, lays it in for 2.
Well, that was a nice pass that time by Alexandria. Enlow ran the 2-on-1 fast break to perfection. The bounce pass to Fennell, who was able to finish.
Right side pass to Avens, back to the top to Rojek. 66-27, 1:21 to go in the game. Down low to Hayes. Hayes turns, gonna shoot. Now she'll lean in, blocked, and a foul will be called on Martin.
And that voice you hear in the background is Coach Kenny Hill, as he's adjacent to us. Even though he's up 39 points, he's coaching the young ladies that's going to be his team next year.
Absolutely.
As they're getting some minutes here in the Marshall County tournament. Some of these girls he's going to count on next year.
Some of these you'll see probably starting on this team next year. A lot of these young ladies return. Some of the starters return. You do lose Vandergriff, Laney Phillips, and Bradley Hill. Looking at the starters, Tazzy Harris, she'll return. You'll have Ivy Marsh back, who's not even dressed because of an injury. Maddie Ward back next year. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Guntersville. They get it out to Enlow, to Porch. A minute to go in the game. Enlow dribbles right side in the corner. Porch open for a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, and Douglas has it. Carly Kemp. So the Wildcats will play for the championship Saturday. They'll be shooting for their 4th Marshall County championship. Their last one came last year. They're trying to be back-to-back champions. They'll take on the winner of Arab and Boaz. Those two play tomorrow night. Guntersville back the other way, 33 seconds. In the lane, little scoop layup, no good. Rebound Douglas. Chloe Avens across half court. So Douglas had a big win on Monday over DAR, where they hit 12 threes, but tonight they play a team who hit 11 threes. Guntersville came out as hot as they usually are. 15 seconds on the wing for 3, no good. Trying to save it, Douglas does. 10 seconds, 9. Kemp at the top for 2, no good. Rebound loose. Allen back up for 2, no good. Guntersville the rebound, and the clock will wind down, and the Wildcats will move on to Saturday's Marshall County Championship game, winning at 66-28. Final score again, the Wildcats beat Douglas 66-28. We'll take a timeout, come back with the final stats, wrap it up, and get ready for the boys game. It'll be Douglas boys coming up next, taking on DAR here on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
I knew at a very early age I wanted to be a pharmacist. I started working in a drugstore dipping ice cream at 15 years old.
Buddy is not only my mentor and my boss, he's also my uncle. It's a small town and we live in a great community. They're not only patients to us, they're friends.
He and his staff go above and beyond in treating you as a person, not as a prescription number.
Everyone loves Buddy Bunch. Everyone in this community loves and appreciates it.
Buddy's in Montgomery when we're having our legislative session days, when we have committee meetings. He's always there. He's educating us on what it truly means to the independent pharmacist.
Health Mart's been a part of my business about as long as Health Mart has existed, and it feels like you have someone to kind of lean on, almost like you have a home office you can call if you have a problem.
The big guys, your son or your daughter wake up sick in the middle of the night, they're not going to come and open their doors. Buddy Bunch does that for people. He does that.
You wake up in the morning and you know you're going to the pharmacy and you know you're going to be there about 10 hours. You better like it, and I really do. I wouldn't do anything else.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.